Hi, my name is Stephanie Brudat, and I work for Ryan's Wine and Spirits here in Parkway Plaza in Canandaigua, and we are right in the heart of wine country here in the Finger Lakes. And today I'm going to be talking all about Rieslings and why Riesling rules. And most people ask, well, what's the flagship grape of the Finger Lakes? Well, our flagship grape is, of course, Riesling. Why does it grow so well here? Because we have a nice, cool climate. Riesling likes a nice, cool climate because it can develop more slowly. And when it develops more slowly, it intensifies the aromas, it intensifies the flavors, and it also helps to keep us nice, high acidity. So let's go over real quick the 4 S's of tasting wine. The first thing that you want to do is you want to see your wine. It's ideal to have a white tablecloth or a white placemat. Even a white wall is fine. What you're checking for is the color and even the clarity. I've seen some Rieslings that are almost clear, and that usually is because they don't spend any time aging in barrels or anything. And Rieslings can be made very quickly. They're aged in stainless steel for a very short period of time, and then they can be bottled and released. The next thing that you're looking for, or that you want to do, is you want to swirl your wine. And when you're swirling your wine, you can also swirl on the table if you're not good at holding it up. But when you swirl your wine, what you're doing is you are allowing oxygen to enter your glass, mix with your wine, and that's going to release the aroma and bouquet of the wine into the top part of the glass. And your third S is to smell your wine. And again, right off the bat, I get this big whiff of lilacs. I think this is why this is my favorite Riesling. I love it. And the way you can tell if it has a nice strong bouquet is how far down do you need to stick your nose into that glass? Do you get a big whiff just from right here, or do you have to stick it down really far? And if you have to stick it down really, really far, well, I may not have the best bouquet and stuff. So you want to smell your wine, and really smelling wine is the biggest part of tasting wine. You know, when you're sick and you're stuffed up and you can't breathe and you try to eat something and it just tastes off. It has like no flavor, it tastes bland. That's because you can't smell it. So really smelling your wine is the biggest part of wine tasting. So you want to smell your wine.
Okay, thanks, Pat.
Relax. And then you want to go ahead and sip your wine. And my rule is when you sip your wine, you want to leave enough for 2 sips. The first sip is to basically cleanse your palate. Maybe you just had gum, which I hope that you didn't, and maybe just had some food or something. So you're cleansing your palate really with that first sip. The second sip is what you're going to make your judgment on. That's going to be the real true taste of that wine. Now, if you saw me take a little bit of air in my mouth, what I was doing is I was actually aerating it. When you get really, really good at tasting wine and you taste as much wine as I do here at the store and during the wine classes and stuff, you learn to do that, and you're basically aerating your wine, and you're really opening it up inside your mouth, and you know the flavors and the aromas and everything. And then I'll go ahead for my second sip. And it's absolutely wonderful. I get a little bit of that minerality on the finish. It's got that nice bright acidity to it. It's just a really great Riesling. I suggest definitely picking up one of your local Rieslings here this summer for the Riesling Fest and all year long. It's a great food matching wine because of that nice acidity. It helps to cleanse your palate and to pair well with lots of different foods. So happy Riesling hunting.